have a change of set because this is a better lighting and a cuter background. I had a revelation last night. So I had this like tiny shelf here, and I was getting so frustrated by the shelf because it was ugly. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna put it down. And then there's like an open space here, and I was like, wait, I can make this like section of my room into a podcast corner.
Cute.
So
very cute.
Buying a couple more things to make it even cuter. So stay tuned.
Little plant or a big plant?
Yeah, a big plant.
Possibly a big plant.
Give some green.
A little lamp.
A little lamp.
Like a big lamp.
Anything else? Do we want more knickknacks here?
I don't think you need more, but I love kapi-chan.
Yeah.
With the hige.
Yeah. Kapi-chan ちょっと
Yeah. You can throw it away. You don't need to keep it.
I think it's kind of iconic.
The way that it has like its nose up in the air is so cute.
And then, you know, Sumiski's here.
Cute. Very cute.
You know, this one's like kind of like...
I really want to get a Sumiski for my aquarium. Like, you know, like
oh
one that's like
God.
peeking over or something would be cute. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
From all your travels?
From all my travels. It's mostly from Cancun.
Oh.
Like this one's from Cancun. Or like... What's a Californian...
What?
Somewhere near the beach in the West Coast.
Okay. Laguna? Huntington? That's OC though.
No.
No.
I think it's more like down San Diego or something.
La Jolla?
Oh, there you go. Probably.
La Jolla has a nice beach. They have really scary sea lions, so you have to be careful. There was like one girl that almost got attacked.
From a sea lion?
Yeah, they're crazy.
Oh my god. Okay.
Anyways. Welcome back to the podcast. Welcome back to Why Men. We're on episode 4. And we're getting into it.
So, Rion.
Yeah.
Why do men stalk?
I don't know. No. We have lots of stories to go through.
Yeah.
And the psychology behind it. So, should we just start off with a story or?
Yeah. Let's just go right into it.
Wait. Tom, what did we name this one last time? Because Timothy was... Tom, right?
I think it was Tom.
Yeah. Yeah, Tom's toxic. Yeah, I remember. Okay,
yeah.
Tom.
Oh my god, Tom's toxic. Yes.
So the reason why Tom was toxic on episode 1 when we talked about...
Go stream episode 1.
Yes, go watch. Because this will give you a backstory of our, of this episode as well. And the next episode. But...
Ooh. Toxic.
The thing was, Tom wasn't very toxic until like the end part of the relationship. It wasn't even a relationship though. Let me put it out there. I was very, very clear about it from the very beginning. I told him, I was like, hey, like I don't want a relationship right now. I'm seeing other people, being very honest. So there was no hiding around. I wasn't lying. I wasn't, sneaking around, basically.
You were very, straight up.
Yeah, it was straight up, and they accepted it. They were like, okay, that's totally fine with me. So I was like, okay, perfect. Or so I thought. So, I was seeing 2 people at the same time, going on cute little dates, kind of putting myself out there. I was out of a relationship, so I was like, I don't want anything, I don't want to be in a committed relationship again. Let me just see what's out there.
She was in her singer era, no, single era.
Yeah.
Her short-lived single era.
But that was my longest single era. I was single for like a couple months, which is rare for me. I'm usually taken after like a couple weeks.
Yeah, no. Can't relate. Chronically single.
Oh my God. And always in a relationship, a serial dater.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was seeing another person at the same time, and I told them, I was like, hey, basically, this guy and I, we went on a hike together, and obviously when you go hiking, it's usually a whole day activity, so from the morning until like 6-7 p.m., I was in the mountains, and I didn't have any cell service, so I wasn't really picking up any phone calls or reading messages or anything, and I like to be present when I'm with somebody, so I'm not going to be like on my phone checking messages. So, I obviously don't text Tom, because why would I be texting Tom when I'm with somebody else? I feel like that's a bit rude.
Exactly. And you don't text anyone.
Yeah, I don't really know how to text her either.
Yeah.
So I get back from the hike, and it's around 6 p.m. We're back in the city center, so I have, service again. And I have, 10, 15 missed calls from Tom. Text messages being like, where are you? Are you okay? I'm worried about you, and all these, things. Which, very nice, caring.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, we're not in a relationship, so you shouldn't have to be checking up on me. I don't know.
10, 15 missed calls is a lot.
That is a lot. It was
3?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
okay,
worried
up to
about
3.
it.
Yeah, it's oh, nice. Okay.
15?
No, I don't know though. If they thought that I was dead or something,
Well,
I guess
that's true.
a good person would call a lot. A lot. So I text. I'm like, oh shoot, they're worried. Of course I'm gonna text back. So I'm still on the date essentially. I'm having dinner with my date, but I text Tom back and be like, hey, so sorry. I went hiking, so I had no service. We finished though, basically. And then Tom was like, oh, you must be so tired. Do you want me to come and pick you up from the hike? And I was like, no, I'm already back in the city center. It's totally fine. And then I think they texted me afterwards being like, do you want to meet up tonight? But obviously I was still with my date, so I didn't respond back to Tom. Because, what am I supposed to say,
Yeah.
So I just, So, dinner's over. I go back, we go back to my house, to my apartment, my date and I, and, he stays over. I don't know if I want to say.
And
he stays over, so, my mother watches this.
I was like, oh.
I mean, she knows, but, okay, but, so he spends the night, and the next day, Tom texts me, and is like, hey, I would really like to talk to you, I really want to see you today, can I come over? And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine. So I think later that night, I had work, so, at night, Tom came over, and he basically just asked me, hey, were you with another person last night? And of course I wasn't gonna lie, so I was like, yeah, we went hiking together, and then he came over to my house, and he left this morning. And then Tom was like, oh, I appreciate you telling me the truth. I know that's not, a really easy thing to do. I actually saw you two together, I was like, wait, what? What do you mean you saw us together, at the hike, or what? And Tom's like, oh no, I was worried you wouldn't get home safely, so I went to your house, and I wanted to make sure you got home safely. And I literally was like, at that moment, I was like, oh, you came to my house, and, I don't know where they were. They must have been hiding somewhere.
Yeah. Because, your house is a one-road street.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Was he, peeping?
Peeping Tom? Peeping Tom! That was not planned. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Perfect.
Peeping Tom!
Peeping Tom. So, I was like, oh, okay, this is, getting out of hand. I realized Tom's a lot more committed to this than I am, so I broke up at that stage. At that point, I was like, okay, I think we should stop seeing each other, because I'm still not looking for a relationship. I obviously could tell that you have more feelings. So I ended it, but it was just crazy.
Coming to your house is actually insane.
Yeah. And, I texted them back that night, so,
you are alive.
I'm alive. How am I not gonna get home safely? I think at that point, they already knew, oh, she's with the guy. I want to see who this guy is. And then Tom blamed me. I was like, I can't believe you would do this to me. Afterwards. They were like, yeah, it really hurt me seeing you two together. And I'm like, who did that? Who did that? You decided to come to my house to check out who this guy was. So, You
Did I tell you to come?
No, I told you that I was seeing other people, but like that was your choice to go to my house to check out the other guy. So
crazy. He was obsessed with you.
Yeah.
Peeping Tom.
Peeping Tom.
I truly wonder where he was peeping from.
I really want to know. It's like, because I obviously was clueless. I had no idea. But the funny thing is, a part of me, like, in the back of my head was worried. Like, when I was walking home with my date, I was like I had a sense of, like, you know.
My God.
But I was like, no, there's no way.
Your intuition was
I was really like, I wonder if, like, like, what if, like, they're here?
That's crazy. And he was! He was peeping!
I sensed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the story of Peeping Tom.
That was crazy. I can't believe he actually came to me. Yeah. When I first heard the story, we were like, what?
Yeah. And the fact that, like, when Tom asked me, played dumb, was like, oh, were you with somebody yesterday? Like, when Tom knew the answer, but, like, I guess, like, just wanted to catch me in a lie or something. I don't know.
Manipulator.
Yeah.
Scary.
That also, I was, like, kind of scared, like, oh, no, that's not healthy, that's not...
Yeah.
That's a little
toxic.
Toxic. Yeah. So, Tom moved away.
Oh, he's officially out of the city.
Out of the city, yeah.
Oh, we love that.
Yeah.
Safe.
For now.
For now. Oh my God.
Wait, but what if Tom's watching this? What can I feel like that's a possibility. Like, all respect to Tom. Very nice person. I think it was just, we were looking for different things. Great guy. It was just, towards the end, it was a little crossing a boundary.
Yep.
Yeah.
Seemed like a great guy.
Yeah. Jenny, like, treated me like a princess.
Yeah.
Loved it. Mm-hmm. It was great. It just wasn't what I was looking for.
The behavior.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright. That's Tom for you.
Toxic Tom.
Toxic Tom.
Peeping Tom.
Peeping Tom.
I can't get over that.
That's so good.
Peeping Tom. Well, I actually have never had, like, a stalker.
I can't stop doing it.
He's so cute, right? It's supposed to, like, help with your posture, too, so.
I think I've been going down.
Yeah, no. Oh my God, we have this, like, videos of us. Like, if you look through our past episodes, you slowly see us both, like
going down and down and down. So this is also the reason why we changed the setup?
No, yeah.
So we would,
have posture. We're not gonna look like...
Slouchy.
Yeah, slouchy. Anyways, I have never had a stalker, thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully.
But I do have a couple of creepy stories. And one was when I was living in the dorm where we met, called Wish. And I was coming home one day from, I think it was like after school, around 4 p.m.
Okay.
A regular time.
Yeah. I'm
just coming back home to Wish, and this guy, I forgot I think he was a not Japanese guy.
Oh, okay.
He had like a, like learning Japanese type of like accent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I genuinely thought he was lost. And he comes up to me and he goes, "Sumimasen," like, excuse me, do you know where the station is? And I'm like, yeah, I do know where the station is. I just came from the station. So I was like, oh, you just go straight and then like turn that little corner. So I'm like teaching him the directions and he's like, oh, thank you. Do you know any cute cafes around here? And I'm like,
oh, I remember the story now. Okay.
And I'm like, I mean, there's a cafe, like, you can literally see it from where we are. Yeah. We're in this, like, area called Central Park, and it's like a mall. Yeah. It's like an open space, it's a park, and then there's, like, malls, and there's literally a cafe, like...
Good Morning Cafe.
Yeah, Good Morning Cafe. Shout out GMC.
Yeah.
We love. So I was like, I mean, there's a Good Morning Cafe right there. Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, do you want to come with me to the cafe? And I'm like, oh... No. I'm okay. Like, I just came back from, I just came back from school. Yeah. I'm tired. I'm gonna go back to the dorm. And I was, gonna lay in bed and chill. Yeah. I was like, so I was like, oh, no. I'm okay. He's like, oh, do you live around here? And I'm like...
And I never ask a girl that you just meet. Don't ever.
Yeah,
no.
And like, I'm young. I'm still young. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I was like 19, 20.
Oh,
so I'm just like.
Was he old?
He was like older. He was like at least like late 20s, early 30s.
Okay.
So I was like.
By the way, Hana looks like a middle schooler freshman year. I'm
my
not
God,
even
yeah.
joking. You were baby.
Bebe.
You were bebe.
Bebe. No, truly. So I was just there like smiling, like.
I live with my parents.
I was in middle school. No, I was just like smiling and I was just standing there because I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, do you have Line?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't use Line." And like Japanese girls, we all have Line.
Yeah, everybody has Line in Japan.
Yeah, so I was like, "I don't really use Line." He's like, "What about Instagram?" And he's like, he keeps on like pressing. And there was thank God for this like crosswalk. There was the green light, the crosswalk, and it was like blinking. And I was like, "Oh, I have to go." So I literally just like ran out of there. And then so Central Park, there's like a crosswalk, and then you could literally see our dorm from there. And so I could see the dorm. Yeah. And I saw him just staring at me, like, trying to figure out where I'm gonna go. So I was like, okay, Hana, think fast. So I go towards the dorm, and then behind the dorm, there's a Family Mart. So I just pretended that I was walking through the dorm to go somewhere else, to Family Mart, or like there's another street behind the dorm as well. So I just went like, so I just left, and I thankfully didn't go in the dorm, so like he couldn't see me, but it was scary. It was scary. But there are a lot of people that actually ask me for directions. Even in Ginza the other day that happened, where I was just like standing around the bus stop, and this guy comes to me and he's like, "Where's the station?" And asks me in English, and I'm like, "Oh, like right there. You could literally see the metro sign." And I was like, "Down there." He's like, "Wow, you have great English." I'm like,
"Oh my gosh,
thanks." He's like, "Did you study abroad?" And like asking me all these questions, and I'm like, I did. Yup. He's like, "America?" And I'm like, "Yeah, America." I'm not gonna tell you my whole story. Yeah. No. He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, can I have your Line?" And I'm like, No. And he just kept on being persistent, so I gave him my Line, and it just blocked him instantly. And he goes, he sent me a text. He was like, "Hi, princess. It was so nice to meet you at Ginza." And I was like, "Block!"
Ew. Oh my gosh.
So I don't think I'm gonna answer direction questions anymore.
Yeah, I think it's like just a way to get a girl's number or something.
Yeah. I mean, not necessarily stalkerish.
The thing is, like, how should we respond though? Because if we say no, they're just gonna be persistent, right? But then
exactly.
Should we just be like, I don't know.
Right? Like, I don't want to give you my information. I don't want you to know my name, because I have a fake name that I use called Kana.
Yeah.
On everything. So I'm like, "Oh, I'm Kana." And when I give them my line says Hana. Oh. So they know that I
lied. Yeah.
Lied. But like, let me lie.
Honestly though. Just like if a girl says no the first time, like just cut your losses and get out.
Exactly. Or else
they're not gonna be like, no. You know, it's like
it's a no. No is a no. Period. Now, there was a video of Bretman Rock that was like, you know, are you in the Bretman Rock sphere?
Not really.
You know, he has a niece, Chloe. Chloe.
I don't know her name, but I
yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot her name. Oh my god, I'm blinking. Well, anyways, he was like, she wants to show you her new hair. Everyone be nice. And then she comes out, and she's like showing the hair like this, and then Retman's like, do a twirl. And she goes, no. And he goes, period.
Love that.
Yeah. So, basically.
Men take notes.
Yeah, period.
That's it. No, period. Okay. Yeah. Like, oh, okay. And then just go.
Exactly.
You don't need to be like, no. Okay, what about Instagram? What about that? Like, no.
No. That's stalkerish behavior.
It's crazy how guys are so delusional in that way. I'm just like...
It's the it's the intimacy seeker. So there's like 5 different types of stalker.
Delulu.
Yeah, Delulu. It's Men Delulu. They think that if you're persistent, the girl will give you information, but you're gonna get blocked anyways.
Yeah, exactly. So like, what's the point?
So no means no.
It's just like making the girl uncomfortable. Is that the goal?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. So
Should we go into the 5
stalker? Go for it, you.
Oh, me?
Oh, do you want?
Wait, I can't read because I'm currently short-sighted. Wait, short-sighted? Or which one's which? I can see far away right now, but I can't see.
I think that's far-sighted.
Is it far-sighted? Okay, so I'm far-sighted right now, so I can't really read my notes.
No, I got you.
So,
what makes a man become a stalker? And there's a psychologist called Paul Mullen. Yeah, and he identified 5 types of stalkers that are still used today in forensic psychology. And the first one is called the rejected stalker. And they're usually like an ex-partner that the girl rejected, and then they can't accept that the relationship is actually over.
Yeah.
The second one is the intimacy seeker, the Delulu ones. And they believe that they're destined to be with this girl. So
that was like Tom and your...
Yeah.
He's the guy.
Exactly. And they're Delulu. The third one is the incompetent suitor, and they're socially awkward, so they don't really like know what to do.
Right.
So they're very persistent despite receiving the answer.
Right,
No. Yeah. And then the fourth one is the resentful seeker. Resentful stalker. And they feel like they were wronged and they want revenge, which is scary.
Okay. So I guess that's more of like instilling fear into the girl.
Exactly,
right?
exactly. And then the fifth one, the most scary one, is the predatory stalker. And they're the most dangerous, and they're stalking as a prelude to assault.
Which happens a lot. Which goes into my next story. So this was a couple years ago. It was around New Year's. It was January. It was very cold out. And I'm at home, as I always am. And I'm in my kitchen area, which is right next to my door.
Oh my god, I remember this.
Oh, it's so scary. And with my apartment, the doors are really thin, so you can hear everything from the hallway. Not inside the room. I mean, no, if you're in the kitchen, you can hear from the outside. But, so yeah, I'm cleaning my kitchen, I'm clanking my, dishes, so I'm quite loud. And then all of a sudden, I hear, like, this really quiet tapping noise. It's like this. And I'm like, what is that? Like, I couldn't figure it out. I keep kind of cleaning, but it keeps happening for, like, a couple minutes. And then I'm trying to, find out where the noise is coming from. And I realize it's coming from my door. And I open my peephole, and there's just a guy, like, tapping at my door. Oh for around, like, 10 minutes, by the way. This whole thing was around 10 minutes. And this guy's just tapping. And I'm like, I freeze at that moment, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm, like, trying to be super duper quiet. What do I do? I was really scared to call the cops because I didn't want him to hear that I was, like, I knew he already knew I was inside. But I guess, like, a part of me was like, I want to pretend like I'm not here. Mm-hmm. So I didn't call the cops until, like, 5-10 minutes later, and he was still there. But I go into, like, the other side of the apartment, and, like, call the cops really quietly. I'm like, hey, like, somebody's trying to break in. Could you please come? And they took only, like, 5-10 minutes, so they were really fast to come. But by the time that the police came, he was already gone. And, and he was also, like, trying to, like, open the door. And it wasn't, like... Oh, my God. Because, like, let's say you're drunk or something, and you're at your friend's house, and you don't know if it's, like, that you got the wrong room number. You would, like, try to open... Yeah, you would try to open, like, a normal person.
Yeah, and then put, like, keys in. Like,
it was, like, a slow turn. It was so creepy. I was like, oh, my God. Like, I'm dying inside. But yeah, the police came. Of course, they didn't do anything. They were just like, oh, like, we checked around the apartment, but we don't see him, and we can't really file anything because nothing happened, essentially. So, like, yeah, it's, like, crazy. I'm like, oh, there's, like, cameras you could probably check, like...
Your apartment has cameras.
Yeah, they have cameras.
Yeah, like,
so
the
it's
complex.
Like, call the management company, do something. So, of course, I was, like, scared, so I didn't stay at my house, but... Yeah.
That's scary.
So scary.
I can't believe you still live in that house, though. If I were you, I would have moved out of there like ASAP.
I mean, nothing happened ever since that, so.
But still.
But yeah, I am very cautious now though. I like before I leave, I make sure to check my keyhole to see if anybody's standing outside.
That's so
and
scary.
I have like the day after my dad sent me a Ring camera to put on my door, so it's always monitored.
Yeah, that's so scary. And it's even scarier because her apartment complex, it has like the security. So when you like want to enter the apartment, you have to like tap on the key to even enter the apartment. So like how the hell?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Either
Like,
he lives in the apartment, or
just scary.
he followed somebody else through. I don't really know.
Like, how did he get in?
It's so scary.
It's so scary.
Well, I'm moving out soon, so.
Finally.
After years.
That's
but like
crazy.
So my partner doesn't lock his door sometimes, which is so stupid. I mean, now recently he has, but before, like, I mean, he is like a guy, so I guess for him it's not that scary to be. I mean,
also if he had someone come in, he could probably
take them out. Yeah, it's fine. But like if I didn't lock the door, because sometimes I do forget. Like very off chances, I might forget to lock my door. So if it was unlocked, I don't know what would have happened. Like that's what's really scary.
So scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I used to live alone too, I would forget to lock my door. Quite a lot. But also like my apartment only had like 3 rooms in my floor. So probably fine.
Yeah.
But still,
if you're a single girl, just double check.
Check. Maybe get a Ring camera.
Yeah, definitely get a Ring camera. I feel like that's so important, especially in Japan. Like stalking is so big. Like it happens all the time.
Yeah, even if you like don't know. But
I've had like people follow me home from the station. It's like it's so scary.
Yeah. Scary. Yeah. I don't really know what's happening around me a lot of the times.
Oh my gosh. She terrifies me.
So I walked around like Venice Beach alone and
my gosh. Just
I rode the American public bus
by herself with headphones on, really just not aware of her surroundings at all.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So maybe I have been stalked, I just don't.
You probably just didn't reckon. Oh my god, that's so scary.
But you never know. Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't know about it. Hee hee.
じゃないよ。
Anyways.
Roppongi?
Oh. Yeah, well, speaking of when I was living alone in my apartment, I would walk home from basically anywhere around the city because I used to live in like the pretty like center city.
And you love walking, so.
And I love walking. So every time I was out in like Roppongi, I would just walk home.
Yeah.
From Roppongi, from Shibuya, 40 minutes walking, like easy. So one of the nights I was out in Roppongi. I don't know why I was out. Probably some like networking event, or I went to a bar with friends, something. And I was walking home from Roppongi to my house, and I was minding my business. I had headphones on, and this guy like taps me on the shoulder. This is at night too, so I was like, whoa, like don't touch me. Don't touch me. He taps me on my shoulder and he's like, hi, and I'm like, can I help you?
Yeah.
And he was not Japanese. He speaks to me in English, and I'm like, can I help you? Like, what's up?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I just came home from a workout. I was doing like Feel Cycle, which is like Soul Cycle.
Oh my god,
in Japan.
I remember that era.
Yeah, I was in my Soul Cycle era, so I came from that. So I was wearing like leggings and a black like tank top. And so this like really buff guy, black guy, taps me on the shoulder. He's like, did you just come home from a workout? And I'm like, yeah. Are you like going home now? And I'm like,
why do people ask that?
I don't know.
So creepy.
I don't know why people like to ask if you're going home or not. Please don't.
Yeah, don't ask a random girl that you meet at night.
If you're going home or not.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, well, can I help you? Like, is there is there anything wrong? Like, can I help you? And he goes, oh, no, like, I just thought I wanted to chat with you. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, oh, do you go to the gold gym around here? And I'm like, no, I don't. I just came back from a cycling class. And I'm just, like, chatting, like, 普通に. I'm a little creeped out, but, you know, he wants to chat, so why not? Whatever. So we're just chatting, and he tells me that he's a kickboxer. And I'm like, cool, great. I don't know anything about kickboxing. So I'm like, cool, great. And he's like, oh, I just, like, had a shoot for a movie with Ken Watanabe, da. And I'm like, very nice. Good on you. Okay. And he's just, like, telling me all these things, and I just want to go home. Yeah. I'm tired. I just had a workout. I'm sweaty. I stink. Probably I'm. Yeah. So, but, like, he keeps on, like, following me to, like,
keep
so
talking,
there's, like, to keep talking. And so in Roppongi there's a tsutaya, and it goes two ways. It goes one that goes towards, like, Roppongi Hills, and then one that goes towards Azabujuban. Oh. I want to go down Azabujuban. Yeah. Thankfully, he had to go the other way, so he just left me there. He's like, what's your Instagram? Like, I had a great time talking to you for the last 5 minutes. What's your Instagram? There. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Like, fine, like, networking. So I give him my Instagram.
Oh my gosh, okay.
I give him my Instagram, and he's like, yeah, well, great. Nice meeting you. And he left me alone. So that's why I was like, oh, okay, like, you have your thing to do, I have my thing to do. He just wanted to chat. Okay. So then he sends me a DM the next day or something. He's like, hey, it was great meeting you out in Roppongi. Let's go in and work out soon. And I don't want to go on and work out with, like, a random guy. Yeah, I don't really like to go work out with people, except for, like, Pilates or, like, dance class. That's fun. But, like, if it's, like, a strength training or whatever, I don't look cute working out. I turn into a tomato. So let me just, like, work out in peace. So I just, like it or something. Yeah. I don't deal with it. He sends me another thing, and I open it. I just ignore it because it was kind of, like, a weird message that I kept on, like, receiving, and I didn't feel comfortable. Yeah. So I just, like, opened it and, like, left it. He sends me another message. He sent me so many messages. So persistent. And so persistent. And I was just like, this is getting really creepy. Yeah. And he's like, oh yeah, I know you're around the Roppongi area, like, let's hang out. And I'm like, I really don't like it. Wow, yeah. So I just kept on, like, leaving, like, not even opening it at this point. And the last message he sent was like, you're so rude for not opening, and he sent me a paragraph of, like, how he's pissed at me, or he's, like, angry that I didn't even open the message. And I had a 5-minute interaction with him. A 5-minute interaction.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, guys have no shame, I feel like.
No.
Or pride. Like, sometimes they're, like, too prideful, and then other times it's like, where's your pride? Like, if a girl doesn't respond back to you after at least 2 messages, move on,
yeah. And also, he was
you don't owe him anything. 5 minutes of talking, like...
And I gave him my Instagram, and that was it. Yeah. So, it was crazy. It was so weird. And I was like, what the hell is this?
Like, I get... Okay, but besides the constant messages, I get, like, if a guy goes up to a girl and she starts talking to him, like, it could, you know, the guy might think, like, oh, she might be interested because she talked to me, like, she could have ignored me or left. But as a girl, especially if you're walking home alone at night, if you don't know what the circumstances are. Like, if you did ignore a huge buff guy, he could probably, take you. Like, he could literally, I don't even know, like, beat you up or whatever. Like, that's the mindset of a girl, is like, I'm alone, like, it's fight or flight, right? Or, like, what is it?
He was, casually talking, so I was like, okay, might as well just, like, if I, let's say, ignore, maybe that's gonna be even worse.
Yeah, exactly. It's so hard to, like, navigate how to handle a situation because you don't know what the guy's thinking. You also don't know what the girl's thinking. So
Exactly.
But, you know, if a girl doesn't respond back to you, she's not interested. She was just being nice and talk to you. That's it.
Exactly. 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
5 minutes. Leave me alone. Yeah, that's like stalkerish behavior on social media. Like,
constant messages.
No. Please.
Oh yeah, I've also had like on social media where people will just make new Instagram profiles because I'll block them and then they'll make a new one and keep commenting on videos or DMing me, and it's just like, that's crazy. That's
crazy.
Like another level. It's like,
Yeah.
how much time do you have to make a new account?
Just to stalk.
Yeah. So scary.
Yeah.
You're never safe.
Yeah, so that's why, like, every time I post on social media, I try to, like, not show near my house.
Yeah.
Just because you never know, right?
Yeah.
Scary. It's a scary world. And also, like, you could, if you wanted to, you could literally find where anyone is.
No. There's so many stories, too. Like, a influencer girl, she posted a video in front of her window. Like, the camera's facing her. No, the background is, like this.
Yeah.
But through the reflection of her eye,
that's crazy.
A guy found out where she lived. Isn't that scary?
That's so scary. And also, best dressed. She doesn't post on Instagram or anything. Or YouTube.
Yeah.
You all, whatever stalker, took her
away from us. I love her.
I loved her so much. I mean, now she's like popping off as like a creative director or something. But still,
I miss her videos.
I miss her videos so much. Sometimes I go back and like watch her videos.
No, honestly, she was like my comfort.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Why men? They run everything for us.
They really do. She was my safe space. Yeah. She was my fashion sister.
Fashion sister.
Best dressed.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
So good. Why men?
So, be careful out there, ladies.
Yes.
Even in Tokyo, one of like the safest cities that you could technically walk around at night, like you coming home from whatever hangout, and you would like text us in a group chat that there's someone following you, like it's scary.
Yeah.
Little pongy kickboxer guy. Weird people are still out there. So.
Yeah, I feel like stalker behavior is so normalized in Japan that it's like pretty common. Yeah. But don't open your door to anybody. Make sure to look your people before you go out. Because there was another, I met somebody in Japan. I think it was a ski trip or something. And there was this girl solo traveling here. No, she has lived here for a couple of months. And she opened a door because she thought there was like a package or something. And she's a foreigner. She didn't really understand. So she just opened the door, and immediately when she opened it, she could tell something was wrong. And you could just smell the alcohol on him, on the guy. And he tries to push his way into her room. Luckily, she was like strong enough to be able to like fight back. And so she was able to get him out and lock the door and everything. But like, you have to be so careful with who you open the door to. What? Like, it's so scary. Like, she was so like, scary. I don't know what would have happened if he wasn't drunk, or like, you know, like if I wasn't strong enough to be able to like fight back. It's just terrifying.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Was she like tall?
Yeah, she was like a German girl, so she was like big. She was tall, she was strong, but
wow, good on her.
Yeah.
For him. Oh, that's scary though.
Because if it happened to me, I don't know, I probably would have freezed and I'm like, fuck, you know.
Yeah, me too.
What would happen?
I mean, my brain would be like, I mean, I'm gonna kick his balls, but like. Yeah, but like when it actually happens, like you really don't know.
Yeah. So scary.
And like pepper spray, tasers are illegal here.
Yeah. Love that.
So the only protection is like the beeping thing.
Yeah, the freaking beepy thing. Like, what is with that?
You like pull it and it goes beep.
And the thing is, like, people around you aren't gonna do anything either because Japanese people are so into their own world that they're not going to stop. Like, they literally couldn't care.
No. You stupid beeping.
What?
No, imagine if like a 25-year-old is like doing the PPP sound. Like they're probably like, oh, they're joking. Like, like if it's like a little kid, because like all kids are supposed to carry that like beeping thing. Like they would of course go and help. But if it's like our age and like going around with like a beeping alarm. Yeah. So, what are we supposed to carry for self-defense?
You can't do anything. Like, it's illegal to... There is no such thing as self-defense in Japan. Like, you get in trouble if you fight back, essentially.
So the only thing we can do is, like, actually learn how to kick balls.
But even then, if the guy sues you, then you're in trouble, which makes no sense. Isn't that crazy?
That's actually crazy.
Yeah. And you can't, like... Oh, yeah, but if... Don't do... either do the beep, 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 beep and hope for the best. But the thing is, like, people are going to protect themselves first. So if they hear, like, oh, please help me, or, like, I need help, they're gonna...
Run away.
Yeah, they're gonna run away because they're like, oh, shoot. They're not gonna call the cops because they're gonna assume someone else is gonna call the cops.
Yeah.
So the best thing to do is, like, scream fire.
Yeah.
Instead of help.
Yeah.
Which is so sad. You really think about it. Like, people are so, like, selfish.
They really are. I think Japan is such a, like, bystander mentality.
Yeah.
And that, like, they're not the one to, like, act. They're, like, they're the observers.
Yeah.
And they look at the situation and hope that someone out there will do something.
Yeah.
Which is the collective society. Or, of the Asian collectivist society. Or,
being
like,
bystanders.
Yeah, being bystanders.
Come on, this isn't like just a Japanese thing, because in the States, in high school, I had, like, 3 stalkers.
That's crazy.
The other 2 I'm not going to mention because it's, like, very short term. They all left the school, really, like, because I think they couldn't make friends. So I think that was the, which one is it? The incompetent suitor. The socially awkward, couldn't make friends. But there was one guy that really was, like, known to be a stalker throughout the school. And he had previous stalker attempts, I guess. And I think he had a thing with Japanese girls because the other girls were Japanese. And this girl was in volleyball. So obviously, like, in volleyball you wear, like, short shorts and whatever, and, like, a tight t-shirt. Which I don't really know why, but whatever. And he would go to the practices, take photos of the girl. And he made an album. And this was, like, known. Like somebody found it. And obviously he got in trouble. I think he got suspended or something. And the girl got a restraining order on him. Another girl got a restraining order on him. I think she was halfy. She was, like, a halfy and got a restraining order. And then comes me. Now it's my turn to shine. Wow.
Oh,
I was
honored.
So honored. And he would always just be, like, following me around. Every time I would go, like, to, like, my next class, I could, like, sense him, and I would turn around and he would be, like,
that's
in
so
the
scary.
background. It's so creepy. And he was actually in one of my classes.
Oh.
And back in high school, I used to have, like, quite a lot of guy friends. So it was my science class. My guy friends were also in the same class, and then my stalker, Jerry, was also there. And so scary. My friend, he, you know, goes around the classroom, goes to our table, and he's like, Rion, I saw something that I probably shouldn't have. And I'm like, what? What happened? And he's like, Jerry has a notebook, and it says, like, kill list. Like, people to kill. And the names listed on the kill list were all of my guy friends. Isn't that so creepy? Like,
I have, like, shivers.
So I'm like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. So I tell my parents this too. And my dad is, like, obviously freaking out. He's like, oh, do you want me to get a restraining order on this guy? And, like, before anything, like, legal happened, he ended up, like, we told the principal as well. So he got suspended again. But I think by that time he got suspended so many times that, like, his family also realized, like, this is, like, crazy. Yeah. So literally, like, the next week he was gone. Like, I don't know where he went. I think he moved to a different school or something.
Oh my god.
But then what's even scarier was I took ballet classes.
Yeah.
And at my ballet studio, I was friends with this girl, or, like, she was in the same class as me, so, like, suddenly, you know, we were just, like, getting along. And then one day I was out in public having lunch by myself, and I see the ballet girl, and I'm like, oh my gosh, hi! And then she's like, oh, how are you? And we're just talking, and she ends up being the sister of the stalker. I know! And I was like, oh my god. And he was also there, and he looks at me, and he's like, I could see in the corner, like, I could see that he noticed me and was, like, shocked that his little sister knew me. So when she went back towards him, I could hear him be like, how do you know her? Like, da-da-da-da. And, like, every time, like, he would, after that, he would come to my ballet studio.
Oh my god.
And, like, pick up his sister, but it was just, I don't know, because, like, that was, like, the first time he ever came to pick up his sister. So I was like, oh, shit, it's because he knows that now I'm in her class. So I moved out of that class, and I changed different classes, but...
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy.
What a small world.
I know.
Ew.
I know. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. Because the girl was totally normal, really chill, super sweet. He was just, like, so awkward.
Oh my god. So Jerry was awkward? Would you say he was, like,
awkward.
the incompetent,
Yeah.
not the...
Like, he didn't have any friends. It was very sad. And so I think the reason why he started stalking me was because I was nice to him. Because he, you know, he didn't have any friends. So I would, like, talk to him, like, oh, hi, how are you? And I think that's what sparked, like, the stalker behavior. Yeah.
It's so sad that, like, we're just trying to be nice to people.
Literally.
And then we get stalkers.
Yeah. Why is that our punishment? Or, like, our, you know...
Did we do something in, like, our past life that, like, deserve this karma? Like, we're just being nice.
Girls are just too nice. And then guys take it as, oh, they're flirting with me because they're nice. No.
Also, like, I can't flirt, so, like, nice is not being flirty. That's so... Oh,
yeah,
Jerry.
Jerry's scary.
Jerry's... Oh my... The kill list is actually crazy.
The kill list is 야봐요, I was like, this can't be real. But
Oh my god.
kill list.
I'm so glad he left schools, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because you never know what would happen.
Yeah, I remember, because at my school, sometimes we would get seating, what is it called? Seating arrangements? Yeah. And every few months, my teacher for one of my classes, because he was in two of my classes, my science class and my history class, I think.
Yeah.
So my history class, my teacher made me sit next to him.
No.
And I, like, after that class, I told her, I was like, hey, like, I have this problem with him. And he's like, even she clocked it. She was like, okay, totally, like, you know, because normally, like, because like, she knew that there was something wrong, like, off around him. So she was like, yeah, totally, like, I can put him in a different, you know, table group.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, thank God.
Thank God.
But, yeah, I was like, oh, no, like, please, I cannot be sitting next to this guy.
She was a girl's girl.
She was a girl's girl, yeah.
We love her.
Oh, thank you. But, like, as soon as I mentioned, she's like, yep, no worries. Like, she didn't even have to hear me out fully. She's like, yeah, I got it.
Let me just, like, done.
There we go. Next time in a different group, like, okay, perfect.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Love you. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, now we know he's the incompetent.
Yeah.
But why do men actually stalk? You know, they become a stalker for the 5, like, reasons, right?
Yeah.
They're rejected, intimacy, incompetent, resentful, or predatory. But, like, why do they actually
do it?
Yeah.
Like, why do they lash out?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they just don't have the emotional capacity to... Because a normal person would cut their losses and they would move on because they have their own self-confidence. So I feel like if you are really insecure, you choose different outlets to
lash out.
Yeah.
And then that leads to, like, stalkerish behavior.
Yeah.
It's self-confidence issues, insecurity. I guess most likely.
Your ego's shot. Like, it's always about the ego. Men with their egos don't make sense.
This is episode 4, and every single reason.
Every episode is ego.
Ego, narcissism, shame.
Shame, yeah.
Yeah. That's a big one, I guess, for the resentful one, right?
Yeah.
Because they feel wrong. They feel like they got rejected, and it's...
Why do they think that they rule the world, or, like, you know, just, like...
I think it's... Yeah.
Like, we don't owe them anything. Especially, like, the 5-minute dude, like, that makes no sense.
It really doesn't.
Like, sending you a whole paragraph as to why he's mad at you because you didn't respond back to him is, like...
I don't even know you.
Yeah.
And plus, you were, like, 35, 40. I'm 20 back then or something. Ew. Like,
why men like younger girls? Episode 3.
3.
Right?
Yeah.
Or 2.
3. Yeah, another one was the anxious attachment style.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's apparently a big reason of why men stalk. And not just men, women too.
Girls also stalk.
Girls also stalk.
Girls are just really good, what are they called? Detectives.
Yeah.
So girls, if they have anxious attachment, it can be like scary too.
Yeah. Like, it's not just men. Like, stalker-ish behavior, when we were doing the research, they were like a gender-neutral thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's not like just a male thing.
Yeah.
We never had girl stalkers.
I mean, okay, my partner. So
yeah.
I'll ask him if this is okay.
Yeah.
To put in, but I'll just say it for now. So my partner, he's like, I don't know what I should say. He's not famous, but he, like, people recognize him on the street, and it happens a lot. He'll get DMs, which is also kind of creepy, of not just like, oh, hey, I saw you here. They'll send him photos that they took of him at a place, like at a cafe or anything. Like, hey, is this you? Were you here at this time? It's creepy.
That's
If, you know, if you recognize somebody, you can either go up to them in person or just be like, hey, I saw you. Hope you had a great day. Like, you don't have to send like, why are you taking photos?
Crazy. Yeah.
And send, like, it's just creepy.
And he has catfish.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
So many catfish, like, so many people use his photos to catfish people on Bumble, and Hana got matched with a guy.
Yeah.
And our friend Misata also matched with my partner.
So funny.
Oh my god. Oh, it's crazy. And even in his apartment, this girl, they go into the elevator together, and she's like, hey, like, are you so-and-so? Like, I know you. And he's like, cool, okay, that's great. Presses a different floor. No, like, nope, you're not gonna know where I live. And takes the stairs or whatever. But then a few weeks, or maybe even like a week later goes by, and he receives a package, and with the package, there's a letter attached to it being like, hey, like, I accidentally sent this to your room. Could you please come and deliver it to my floor, like to my room? And not only that, because, like, yeah, sometimes that might happen, right? You put in the wrong room number, whatever, and you write a note. But she also adds her, like, phone number on the letter, be like, hey, like, this is my number. So it's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And, like, my partner, before he opens the letter, he just opened the package. So he opens the package, and there's lingerie in it. And he's like, oh, that's weird. And then he opens the letter, and that's where he pieces together, like, oh, this is, you know, this random girl.
Yeah.
It's like, why is she sending me lingerie and also asking me to deliver it to her room? Like, if you accidentally send a package, you would just be like, hey, could you just leave it at the door? Or could you put it in the post box? Whatever. Like, why would you have to, like, hand deliver it to somebody? And then write your phone number. Like, you know the room number, so it's not like you need to get in contact. Yeah. You know, it's just weird behavior. And it's scary that, like, they know which room number.
Yeah.
So my partner believes that the girl either saw him through the elevator video.
Oh, there's, like, a little video.
Yeah. And, like, saw which room he went into. That's how she sent the package to him.
That's scary. Right. That's so scary. Oh
yeah,
my god.
We need to get, like, I don't know.
I mean, move.
Yeah, we're moving, but
you need,
no
like,
matter where
ring,
we go,
you need, like, you need things
He needs to wear a cap and sunglasses. He doesn't get recognized.
Yeah. That's so scary. Yeah. But speaking of, like, I actually did have a girl stalker. Remember I have this friend that, we became friends in 5th grade.
Uh-huh.
And we used to live in the same apartment complex. So, you know, we were hanging out. I was the new kid in school. So we would, like, hang out a lot in, like, 5th grade. So, like, we had a flip phone and my email address. So the only form of, like, contact that we used to do was on the phone, like, through our phone number or my email address. Right. And otherwise, like, same apartment complex, we just go down and scream at each other. And then they would come out. So, but then after a year, I moved to a different school, and I went all the way to Yokohama.
Oh.
Yeah, so, like, since then, no contact.
Okay.
But in middle school or early high school, I get a request on Instagram from that girl from 5th grade.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, oh, what a small world. You found me. And like, my Instagram name was not Sunny Village Flower back then. It was my name, Hana Himura. So like, pretty easy. Yeah. So she probably search my name. I popped up and like, request. Great. So since then, like, she would DM me sometimes. She would react to my stories. And like, I'm like, oh my god, cute. Like, I have Osana Najimi. Like, oh my god. Childhood friend. Yeah. So years go by. We just like kept in contact here and there. And a couple of years ago, she was like, hey, I'm coming to Tokyo. Or this was like last year or something. Hey, I'm coming to Tokyo. And I'm like, oh my god, we should meet up if you're in Tokyo. So we meet up, and this is all through like Instagram DM.
Yeah.
Normal, like we meet up, we're like talking, we're like catching up, and like feels totally normal.
Okay.
But then after we met up, or she knew like weirdly a lot about my life. So she knew that I went to Waseda, which like I posted. Yeah. But like other like small things, like
what?
I don't really remember. I was like, oh, why do you know this? Like,
okay.
I don't remember exactly what it was, but I was just like, wow, you know
a lot.
Yeah, like I went there, or like I did that, and I was like, wow, you kept up with my life, like great, like yeah. And then the weirdest thing was like, after we met up, I didn't share my phone number because we were connected on DM, but she added me online. But like, to add people online, you either need a QR code, or you need a phone number, or line ID. And I made my line ID back in like freshman year or like late middle school, so it's Disney something. Like, I don't even
something
know what
you can't guess.
Yeah, something you can't guess. It's not like Hana. So I was like, how did she add me online? Like, you don't know any of my information, like, to add me online. And so she added me online, and I was like, hey, hi.
Wait, but what about phone number?
I didn't give her my phone number, and it's a different phone number from the one that we were originally connected, because since I like moved back to Mexico after that, and then came back to Japan freshman year of high school, like, so there is no way. And then since then I have the same phone number, but like I don't have the same phone number as like back in 5th grade.
Right. Yeah.
So I was like, how does she know my phone number? Or like, how did she add me? And she's like, yeah, I just found you. And I'm like, no, I don't think that's how it works. I
and
really
so you don't know?
I don't know. I still don't know. Yeah. So.
Is there another way? No, right?
I don't know. I don't think so. And then there's like sometimes like suggested, but like we don't have any other like mutuals that we're connected online.
Oh.
So I don't know how she like found me.
What about like other Osama?
I don't know. I don't think I'm connected to any of them. Other people than Instagram.
Crazy.
So I was like, how did you find me?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird, right?
Because you never posted your line ID.
No,
right?
no. Line is like because I think my username is kind of embarrassing.
Your Disney?
Yeah, my Disney something. So I don't share.
Finders.
No. I just get like noticed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never had a girl. Oh, I mean, yeah, I've never really had a girl stalker. I had a girl, like, not impersonate me, but like, I think she was obsessed with me and she wanted to be me. So she would like copy everything that I would do. When I was in like middle school, when was this, elementary school, my email was like Love Horses, Rion. And it's spelled L-U-V. Okay. Because I'm just so cool.
Oh
like
my god,
that,
you're so cool. Know? Love horses. Horsies.
And so she made an email with Love Horses with her name, L-U-V. And I was like, oh, okay. We weren't even that close. And then
like so odd.
Yeah. And then I used to curl my hair too or something. Or no, did I straighten it? I don't know, but like she was basically like, oh yeah, like I I always had really curly hair. Like, I have naturally curly hair too, but I just straighten it. And I was like, oh, but like when you can see like when she was younger, like she had pin straight. I was like, oh, did you straighten your hair when you were like 4 and 5? Like, okay, that makes no sense. But it was just like,
I feel like girls when you're young, like they impersonate. Because I had a similar thing of like girls impersonating me, and I would go to my mom and I'm like, "Nanka似てない."
I feel like because we spend so much time together, we're just like, we've become one another.
We're just like merge into one human.
Honestly.
So why people stalk
yes, please answer.
is mainly due to like the different anxious like attachment styles. And there's 4 main attachment styles, but the main reason or one of the explanations for stalking is due to the anxious attachment style, which is when people are scared of abandonment. So then they find a person to like latch onto. And they follow them. That lead to like stalkerish behavior.
But like, why do they think that would work?
I guess like if you're like really, really afraid to be alone, and you find someone that like, let's say was very nice to you, or for girls apparently this like if you have anxious attachment style, they tend to stalk like their teachers, their mental health like care professionals,
like people above you, usually. Like,
because they're like
daddy
trying
issues.
to help you. Period. Daddy issues. And they like exhibit stalkerish behaviors, but anxious attachment style. I don't think we're anxious attachment.
No, I think I'm. What was it? Unorganized or
disorganized. The attachment styles are really interesting.
So I'm like a mixture of anxious and avoidant. I think it really depends on my mood or like where I'm at.
Yeah, so anxious is they have a deep fear of abandonment. Avoidant is they're very like hyper independent, so they don't want to depend on people.
A little bit narcissistic.
Yeah, and a little bit narcissistic, and they don't want others depending on them as well.
Right.
So they want to be like very hyper independent.
Yeah.
I think I'm a little bit of this.
Ooh.
And also like I grew up an only child, so I feel like moving a lot since I was little. Like I was really like independent.
Yeah,
like, I know my thing.
That's true.
So not good.
Yeah.
And like you push problems away. Yeah. And then there's disorganized attachment style, and the partner and the relationships themselves are often the source of both desire and fear. So it's like a mixture of anxious and avoidant. Yeah.
And then the healthy, secure attachment style.
Can't relate.
Can't relate. I mean, I don't know.
No, I think you're pretty healthy though.
What is it again? It's just that you are
comfortable expressing emotions openly.
Yeah.
They can depend on their partners, and in turn, they let their partners rely on them.
No, I see that, but at the same time, I think I have a hard time opening up. Or like, because I'm quite embarrassed by my reactions sometimes, so I don't want to own up to them, because it is so childish. Like, my reaction, like, why do I feel that way? Why do I feel so insecure? I don't want to own up to the fact that I'm insecure, so I end up like bottling it, but then give off a very standoff, like avoidant. Yeah.
Oh.
So I need to work on that to be more open and be vulnerable, but it's
Step 1, self-awareness.
Period. And that's the first time I've ever said that.
Period. So, yeah. This is interesting to, like, dive into the...
You know you could do that, right?
Oh. What?
Yeah. Instead of double clicking.
New iPad
Now you know.
So, that's a fascinating study.
Yeah.
Of, why stalkers become stalkers. But I think it's the whole, like, nature versus nurture theory. Of, like, no one is born into a stalker.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
It's just a thing that happens throughout your life, and you just get really insecure, or you react very wrongly to rejection, and you end up exhibiting stalkerish behavior, which is like...
But, like, how do we fix that? So, I guess going to therapy, awareness,
Better help.
right? Like, being aware of what you're doing, how you're reacting to things.
Yeah. Listening to this podcast.
Follow for more. we do podcasts every other week. So make sure to tune in.
Yeah. But I think, understanding, like, why it happens, right? Like, and being aware that you are kind of being creepy.
Yeah.
From both perspectives. Like, yes, from the males, but also from the female perspective of, like, if you're stalking someone, you have to stop yourself and be like...
You have to be a lot more aware of the way you come across, I think. Because obviously people have good intentions. Like, maybe at first a guy will have good intentions of talking to somebody on the street. Like, that takes a lot of courage.
Yeah.
So...
Shout out to people that, like, come up and talk to people.
Ask them for directions, whatever. Yeah. But then if you sense, like, uncomfortableness, or if she, like, says no the first time of, like, oh, I don't want to share my line, you just have to accept that.
Yeah.
You can't keep pushing for it because it comes off desperate and eager. Yeah. And no girl's going to want to spend time with somebody that comes on so strong.
Yeah.
We would rather have somebody respectfully be like, oh, okay, no worries, and, like, go on. And then usually
have a great day.
Then usually the girl will be like, wait a minute, come back, you're nice, you know?
Yeah, you're so nice, you're not creepy.
Yeah.
Like, let's be friends, at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, no, honestly, like, props to people that have the courage to talk to people, because nowadays, like, people don't talk to people out in the
scary,
streets.
Yeah.
And it partly is because of how we react as well, because we're always, like, we have a guard up.
Definitely, yeah.
And, well, like, Shoga and I, we have a guard up because
there are so many creepy guys.
Exactly. So
just be respectful.
Exactly. Respectful. And maybe there is something that happens out in the street, but just have to be aware of, like, how you come across.
Yeah, definitely.
On both ends. Like, even for my end, like, okay, if I react that way, maybe they might think that way, and then lead to some crazy situations.
Don't share your Instagram or line.
Period.
No, listen to me. I can't believe you did it twice. You did it with too many people, and you recently did this? Oh my goodness.
But that one, I blocked it right away.
Yeah, I don't care. You don't give out some stranger.
But, like, urusain the mo.
Just walk away. Why couldn't you walk away? Was it, like, were you scared, or, like, what?
No, I was waiting for a bus.
Was he waiting for a bus?
No, he was going somewhere. I was waiting at my bus stop, waiting for my bus to come.
Okay, then
I'm not gonna leave the line. I was the first in line.
Okay, just say, like, oh, sorry, I'm on a phone call, and just ignore.
Rion? Hello?
That's why you always wear a ring. And just pretend like you're married. Just show them the ring. That's what I do. It's just like, I'm married.
Oh, wait, wrong hand.
I'm married. Leave, please. It's crazy, though, because I've first done, like, oh, I have a boyfriend. And they don't care. Like, guys usually don't care. They're like, oh, he doesn't have to know. But then when I bring up I'm married, they're like, oh, like, your husband's so lucky. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Period. So, girls, just buy yourself a nice little ring.
Ring, sunglasses. Those
headphones, too.
Headphones.
Oh, yeah, headphones. I don't think... Oh, there was only one time a guy stopped me with my headphones on. So, that's pretty good, I feel like.
Oh, but I was wearing headphones for the kickboxing guy, so...
Oh. He's just weird. He's just, like, I don't know where he...
So...
But yeah, headphones, sunglasses,
ring,
and then you should be fine.
Yeah. And the beeping thing.
No, just pull it up. You're like, I'm gonna ring it.
I'm gonna ring it. That's right. And it's like a cute little, like, Sanrio.
Like, hot? What is that name? Is that Tamagotchi?
Hello Kitty? Smisky? You ready for this?
Yeah.
Anyways.
That was episode 4. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And goodbye.
Hey.